Good morning, good evening, everyone. My name is Maulik Darji. I will be presenting and showing how to integrate Sitecore and SearchStudio. My name is Maulik Darji. I'm working as a technical architect Sitecore in Altudo, USA right now. I'm located in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm happy to say that I'm Sitecore Technology MVP 2022. This is my first MVP. Have been working hard since last few years, but this time I am able to achieve that. If you want to follow me, I am on Twitter at Darji Maulik. I'm on LinkedIn, same Darji Maulik, and I have a WordPress blog as well where I'm writing darjimaulik.wordpress.com. Addition to that, I am also running a Sitecore User Group in Columbus. It is SUG Columbus. I'm also managing Twitter for that, SUG Columbus, and we have a YouTube channel as well, SUG Columbus channel. You can search it in YouTube. Uh, Today, I am going to talk about search stacks. Basically, there are two parts, search stacks and search studio. So there is a managed Solar and search studio. So what exactly is a search stacks? You might have heard about Solar. So it is the same concept. It is Solar, but a little more on top of that they have added, and that provides you lots of functionality, flexibility. It's much more easier to set up, simple ways, UI operated. You don't need to go to individual file, make changes. You have to make sure that, yeah, all the changes are in your repository or anything. It's just online, everything cloud based, and it is much more powerful and provides much more relevant searches. They have two products. One is managed solar infrastructure, where you can push your whole solar architecture infrastructure into their managed environment. You don't need to worry about if we move that. We are not worried about indexing, replication, disaster recovery. Everything is managed by them. And one of the biggest challenges, personally speaking, right now I'm handling Solar Search on premise. So we have Solar Server for primary and disaster recovery. We are having serious trouble for disaster recovery indexing matches. We have some pages which have listed down news or article, multiple people, news, article, lots of things are there. And many of the time we had issue that Solar on DR is not matching, but with this infrastructure, everything is out of your mind. It's just tension free. So it's a good thing. Then comes a new product. I love this product, Search Studio, and I'm going to show what exactly is a Search Studio, how much fast you can set up. It's just few step, and done. Search Studio is just completely cloud-based. You integrate that with your Sitecore environment. It's few easy steps, and you are good to go. You are just ready to run within half an hour. Today's agenda will be, I'm going to show you what is installation, how you can do customization. In between, if demo god is happy, I will be able to show you a live demo as well of search. And then there will be some question and answer. Maybe in between, if we get some time, we can have question and answer as well. So let's start with what is how to set up search. One second, is there any way I can minimize? Yeah, this is fine. Search stacks. There is a website for search stacks. If you search for free trial, I will show you. There is a link as well at the end. We can see that. So what you need to do is you can register. Now, one of the big advantage, if you really want to learn about this or you want to do a POC for your client, search stacks provide 14 days trial version for the same. You need to register. It will take some time to set up on their side, somewhere around 30-40 minutes, but that is just very much initial phase. uh, that is you're basically creating your own account. That's it. Apart from that, everything is like you are creating the index. So let's say what you need to do is give a name. My name is, let's say, search SUG I've given. After that, I'm just search SUG, which Sitecore version, done. That setup is one form is there, done. After that, they will provide that these are the search module path. You can install the search text module in Sitecore. Configure that because you know what is your index name. You can just come and set up in Sitecore. There is a form in Sitecore, UI based. No need to update any file. Once you configure, there is a populate schema in Sitecore. So if you are aware about control panel, in that under indexing, there is a populate schema, and then there is an indexing manager. So populate schema in Sitecore, then you can go back to search text. There is a populate schema. If I'm talking about, you are saying, oh, these are too many steps. It's just few steps, and it's like 1 second time. 1 minute time, less, not more than a minute it would take. And once you are populating your schema on both the side, just you can say index, you can index in Sitecore, the same control panel. And then you need to create a result model in search text. They do provide some of the feature, like some of the computed field out of the box. We can utilize that, or we can, if we have something of our own, we can use that as well. And then when you have installed on point number 3, install site search text module in Sitecore. When you install that, search text provide a search page template. Using that, create a page in Sitecore, and I think done. And I'm going to show this for next step by step, the screens I have. But in real world, really, by this time, you would be able to complete this whole setup within 30 minutes. So that is one really good thing I loved about the setup time. It was much more faster than any other setup. So let's jump to, I'm going to share some screens. And even now, let's say this streamline diagram. So first you can go to search text, register, create the index, come to Sitecore, install the search text module. Then configure populate schema in Sitecore. So this is first step, populate schema in Sitecore. Then you have to populate in search text. Index the content. Maybe you have to wait for some time when you are doing it very first time, and then create your search model and search page. So the whole setup is done within sometimes. This is your trial registration screen. You need to provide your email, password, and this gives you your 14 days trial. You can, what I did this POC for a good amount of time, did everything, research and everything, but my trial expired. So now I have registered with my personal account as well. So yeah, there is no issue. You can use your personal account. If you have 10 email addresses, you can use 10 email addresses. And this is the doc module. If you can see, they have a structure as well. And in addition to that, so if you see, this is my blog, and on that blog, I have a Sitecore search text integration. When I written this blog, it was on it was in January. The same setup is there, but this is one additional. Which version matches with what version of search text? So they have current version. It is still. It was on 15 February. It is still 1.4.1. For 9.0, they have 9.0. 902, they have 902. And 9192, same 932.10.2 is the same version. And for SXA, if you have a SXA connector and you don't want standard Sitecore, this is the one. So you can utilize this table to find out which is your correct version of search text module. Yeah, we always have it like we must install any module which is matching to our Sitecore version, and that's what we should do. When you have created your account, then you have to create your index, and on left hand side you can see it's might not be visible very well, but this is the screen where Sitecore configuration is done, and this is the screen where you already have all the information. So this is your index name. You have I gave the name SC93SS index, and after that it gives a number, so at least it would be unique on their side as well. And this is my index name, so I can provide index name, what is the path, and then this API credential for read-only API, read-write API, plus analytics API, plus this search URL, suggest URL. Whatever information you have over here, you can copy in Sitecore, save it. Your setup is, your initial configuration is done. Then this is my populate schema inside Sitecore, and on the right hand side, that was the same page. You can see this particular page. This is my search URL, suggest URL, read-only API, read-write API, and reload schema. And then there is a analytics API. So populate schema in Sitecore, then populate schema in search text. Now, why we need to populate the schema? We have our custom fields. In that custom fields means we have fields in our template. We want those templates to be displayed inside search text as well. So that's why once we populate the schema in Sitecore, then in search text, so when we try to create the result model, we do get all the information about that particular field. Say, for example, people. So I have a field named people name. So I want that in my search result, that yeah, if it is a search people result, so I need people name, people address, people location. So if I need those information, reload schema is very important. And then indexing manager, indexing. So this one is search page in Sitecore. This is my home page. I have to just go and insert from template. As an admin, we can go insert from template, and it is according to Helix standard. It is under feature, search text, and search text site search page. Create your, give it your name, whatever name you want to give, and insert. This will create a page in their design. So yeah, this is one thing which initially it is according to their design. You can change the theme, you can update that. And this page is done. This is the result modeling. I'm going to show you all that on a live website as well. And some results, how fast those results can be changed. So this is the result configuration on Titan. So out of the box, they are providing result title, result URL, and render content. I had this short description. So this 4 makes my result. I have created a default result model. So if you have implemented such, you might be aware that yeah, we need a very much default result model to display. And we can index it. Results. So very simple method. there are a number of options. Like I have shared my this the same thing on my blog. Surstex also has provided this information on their blog in documentation. It is much more easier to set up and very simple step. In I'm create the index, install Surstex module, configure in Sitecore, populate the schema in Sitecore first, then Surstex, index in Sitecore, and then create the result model in Surstex. Now, one result, why we are not creating this result model first and then index later. So after schema, when you index, the whole our indexes are created inside SearchStudio. So when we are creating the result model with schema and the index results, we would be able to easily see all the information what we needed, all the fields in SearchStex. And then when you create the page, just search it. Few more things when you are doing this search configuration. So this is little more. Now you have a very simple setup done. This does not have any customization. But what are a few more benefits out of that? Now you need some more. It's not even a customization, it is still more configuration. So it provides inbuilt result model. You can create one. There are global filters to show or hide result. Now, for an example, we see that if someone is coming to my website and search something, and I don't want them to search this particular keyword on my website, and it should not give a search result. Now, just a weird scenario. One of the employee left, but before leaving, he somewhere put his name or some weird words on the website, and he just that shows that, yeah, if you go to this particular website and search this one, you will see this kind of result. If you know the search keyword, you can just go to SearchStudio and say that if you find this keyword, don't show anything. Or there are options as well that if you find this keyword, you can replace, instead of this, you can search this thing. Like, for example, few years back, if you are searching something on Google, some bad words on Google, and it was showing some politician's name. So these are all different kind of replace filter. It is available out of the box. You can configure directly into SearchStudio. It also provides ranking and promotions that this particular result should be ranked higher than other results. Plus, there are rules and triggers. Show result instead of X to Y. If there is someone searching for this one, do this functionality. Some customization. Everything is available inside the relevance model. And some more. We have faceting and sorting both available out of the box. If you want to add your own, you can do that. If someone has implemented the synonyms, for example, when I am searching, like sometimes when you are searching for the Ford and try to go and find, like in USA we do have, I'm trying to find a Ford car or a Nissan. So I'm going to search. Ford does that a lot. I'm trying to search a Nissan's new model or Honda's new model car. And when I'm searching Honda Civic or Honda Accord, so I'm searching for Honda Accord, but Ford will show that, okay, if there is any car matching to their functionality, Google will show that result first instead of Honda. So somewhere, I'm sorry, this is not exactly a synonym. This is basically a replace kind of a search. Google does that advertising. They have got the keyword, but synonyms is something, two different meanings of this word. And if you are searching X, the synonym is Y, show the result for Y as well. Instead of X is also visible, Y is also visible, 2-3 different items. So that is synonym search. Spell check, if you have misspelled some word when you are searching, it will automatically spell check and give you a proper result. And stop word. So on a standard, if I am searching how to find, how to set up search configuration in Sitecore. In this, my how to do search configuration in Sitecore. So search configuration Sitecore. These are normal words, but how, that is also. But how to do in the, these are stop words. These are not searched. If you are doing it, if these words are not searched, and these are called stop words, so you can configure your own stop words as well. These are done in result configuration. I will be showing that as well. I'm going little fast because lots of things need to cover and need to show a quick demo as well. And addition to that, there are built-in search analytics, who has searched, how many searches are done, what is search. So on my website, who has, like, what different keywords are used to search. Someone is using Chennai Super King, or someone is using searching for the Mumbai Indians or Gujarat Titans. So all those keywords are going to be showed, and I will also find out how many people search for Chennai Super King, how many people search for the Gujarat Titans and Mumbai Indians. So that is, everything is available. That is directly available in a search dashboard. Also, addition to that, if you have worked with Solar, you open your Solar indexes. Inside that, select a code, then go to query. You have to write your query. You should know what is the exact index, exact query syntax of Solar to write a query, or you can go to Sitecore, find a search log file, pick up a search query and paste it in query. But that is required a proper search syntax. You really don't know what is going to happen. Difference here, you are doing the same search inside the preview. Instead of that query window, here you have a search preview. You search something, it will show you the result. You don't need the configured website. You don't need the page. Before that, you will see everything inside the Search Studio. You want to make some result up and down, height, everything is visible over there. Addition to that, I started POC somewhere in last November, December, and I think November I started. After that, this hosted app is also searched. App for search is also released, where you click on that. It is an external website. You can share it with someone who does not have access to Search Studio, but you want to show it to your manager or some approval that, yeah, it would look like this. So that is available. And that is your search app. Now, time for the demo. I think, as we say in Sitecore community, we have to pray to demo God. So pray together. Let's jump to the demo. This is my, so this is my Sitecore, and not this one. When I install my search text, so you can see these are the 4 different module, basically icons over here. There is a configuration, search analytics, search management, and relevance. So this one goes inside your Sitecore, this one outside Search Studio. This 3, 1, 2, and 3. This 3 goes to Search Studio. This one is your internal Sitecore module configuration. When you open it, yeah. So you can see this configuration. This is a standard configuration. Configure the Sitecore for search. This is the index core name, your root item. So this is the most important where you want to do. One more advantage over here. You have a multi-site website. You can configure multiple over here, multiple indexes to make it faster. Second, For one website, you have your root like Sitecore content showcase. Now I have a Sitecore content showcase content or showcase data source or shared content, any other node as well. I want to index with this. Click on a plus, it will add one more line. So click on a plus, you can add something over here. I'm not adding anything. My username, password, search API endpoints, and analytics endpoints. I'm canceling this right now because a small thing, just to note that once you configure, make sure you don't make any changes on this one, because when you change this, when you uh, basically when you save this file, this content is saved in a config file inside our app config. Path is, I think so, app config module search text, and then there is a file, but it is updating a config file. And everyone who knows Sitecore knows that if you change a config file, it will restart your Sitecore CMS or Sitecore environment basically. So this is on CMS. So if you change this, your CMS is restarted. So I have already requested with search text when I was talking with them that there should be some small warning over here that make sure you this will restart Sitecore. This may restart Sitecore instance. So make sure to change it out of office hours. And then if we go to, this is my search studio. You can see this search SUG. This is my setting, app name, search API. So you can see all the configuration, search API, read only API. And this is my reload schema button. I have a discovery API. This is something new. Analytics. This is analytics API if I want to see anything. Search feedback. If I want any feedback, I can include this code in the page. And this one is a hosted API. If I enable, it will give me a URL to paste it in the browser. I haven't enabled it for current one. Jump to dashboard. So when I mentioned, I have done total 18 searches and searches with clicks 4. So I did search, I did not click on anything. But out of 4, I have done some clicks. Average click position, click-through rate. So all different types of analytics. Whoever is a search expert can run that. Now I want to see what searches is done. So you can see this one, total sessions, searches, and most popular searches. So work has been searched 8 times, drag 4, drop 2, taste 2, design, and XTB. So these are all different keywords I have searched so far. I set up this in last 2-3 days only. This is a new instance I set up. So don't have much. This is a demo instance. So not many searches are there. And no result searches. When someone is searching test, it does not show you any result. So that is also, it shows a very good important thing. Addition to that, searches with no clicks. Now, this is a little important for anyone that I'm doing someone is searching for XYZ on my website, someone is searching work, but 8 people are searching that, but no one is even clicking on any result. Why? What is going wrong? So this gives you a very big insight on the search. List down all the items, most clicked, least clicked. So more search related information. I'll just jump to result configuration. So this is my default result configuration. You can see I have added title. This is a little different. One sec. Sorry, I thought someone clicked. result URL. Yeah. So this is my result field, result URL, title, render content. So some items are available by default. So it maps to results card field. They have a result card when you are using its own search field. So apart from ribbon, I have added everything. So I have title, URL, description, date, and paths. So these are few out of the box mapping available. And I can still say, okay, title, I want title and result title. Both should come in my title. I don't have any mapping over here, but that's fine. It will display both. 10 search per result or many more. Enable heat highlighting. And similar to Sitecore, click on publish. It will publish all your content. Uh, Basic relevance, I mentioned that stop words are there, add words, or you can upload a dictionary. There is a synonyms file, very similar. This word is a synonym to this one, or you can choose a file. Spell check is also available. If there is any specific items you want to show, relevance modeling. Now this one is important because when you keep just doing that, it won't show you much result. There is a mapping. So you can see that it lists down all your fields, internal, external. You can see this underscore, underscore, and then these are all my content field. Coming from my templates, I have display name, description, enabled, and label, etc. And with that, there are global filters. Now, this is very important thing. For example, I have said exclude search result matching. And if title matches black, do not show that one. And now it's time to jump to a result. So let me refresh this result. So this is my search page, and what is not supposed to be dragged. If I say it is going to show me results, I have just one result showing up now. But if I go to this one, I'm removing it, publish, click publish. And now if I search it again, I have two results. So this is important. I have a title. This is the result missing. Let me search field, title, value, drag, edit, publish, publish, and as soon as it's published, I can go back. My result is gone. So this is a fun thing. I have ranking, there are rules. Now you can see this is a first rule which I have added. If I am searching for work, it should show, instead of work, it should show Maulik. So result for Maulik. If I'm searching for work, it is showing me Maulik. Work 1 will not show you any result. But work progress will show you Maulik plus work in progress. You can see work is already there in many places, but as I have placed a configuration, it is not showing other three results. It is showing for only Maulik. So it's basically replace search, that when I'm searching for something, instead of this, do this. There is a replace search or filter on a field value, boost or boost using a function. Multiple things. And by default, search preview is available. Whatever you are searching, now I'm searching work over here. So by default, it shows that, yeah, if you search, it will show you this one, Maulik. Now, Based on all this information, I can configure my result model, result style. So what I want to display over here, I can still try to manage it on this one. And last one is theme editor. I haven't selected this. I'm just doing it with by default one. So this is the search. There is one more result configuration. 11 small, I think. Okay. So I'm searching, let's say, there was one. Yeah, I've shown you this one. If the title matches drag, it will not show you anything. Maybe I can put some more stuff as well over here, exclude result or include only result matching this field like search field XYZ. So this is the configuration of search stacks. In real scenario, it's like we are at 9:41. I'm in USA, so maybe somewhere around 7:10 for you. 40 minutes, we are able to finish everything. So yeah, thankfully the demo did not go bad. It was really good. Hope you enjoyed this one. Before I switch to the next section, is there any question? I can take some quick questions, or we can have more questions at the end of the session. I'm taking this as a no questions as of now. Okay, let me continue with the customization. So customization, what you can do. Customization is basically your search customization, how you customize your search. You can have separate indexes, your schema, your computed indexes. Now, for example, one of the time we implemented some location related alerts that if there is any weather alert on this particular location, so we had 50 states of USA, each and every state wise. So it was quite a huge database of state, and then inside state, each and every city with its zip code. So anyone coming to our website based on Google location, we were able to find some information about the person's location, and we were searching in that locations items. We were trying to make it extreme fast because that was a very small part of my homepage, but crucial, and I don't want to spend much time on that. Simple, create a separate index for locations only. Can I do that with search text? Yes, I've shown the search text configuration where you can create multiple indexes. Those indexes will be internal, and in SearchStudio, you can create multiple indexes in SearchStudio as well. I think even in trial, you can create multiple. So that's very much easy, much more faster. Instead of having the whole index with all the websites and everything, we just created a separate location index. So it's just 5 MB of file and gives me results super fast. Computed indexes are also always important. You need to merge your person's information. Like for example, in my search, I need the name person name, because when I'm creating the field template, I will always say this is my person section and this is name, location, department. But I do have my location field as well. So what is the location name? So under location section, I will have name, location, person. So it's always the name wise, it's confusion. I want, let's say, schema, computed name, which has multiple fields combined, or give a separate name. Instead of name, I would give person name, person location, person department. These are computed index. So I'm targeting on computed index because that is something which I love to do. I have created separate indexes. So for example, product, people, location, news, blogs, everything is separate. So my product page opens, I have a separate indexes for that. faster people, that is faster. And let's say each people have location department, news has category locations, product has product category details. So everywhere you have some similar names, but the purpose is little different. So I would say that you can create a computed index for that, or one or other options are there. These are all customization. When you try to implement search, there are n number of items over there. Let me show you. So if you have configured any computed index, this is the common file. You can see that add by field name, and you have full item. I have added full item path and path content. Both the things very similar. So this is full item path, and this is my assembly. It is maulik.sc.app.feature.search.computed field.full path. Okay, I think by mistake I have a arrow in this screenshot, but this is full path, comma. So up to this is my full path of that particular full path assembly, and this is my assembly name, DLL name. I would say this is my DLL name. I'm not doing anything extra over here, nothing specific to SearchStudio. This is your standard computed field. When I was working, I wanted to add, I tried to search a lot that SearchStudio customization. I want to do computed field in SearchStudio, but I was not getting information. But then I reached out to them directly. They have really excellent team, and I really was very happy to work with them. They suggested few ideas, and then they realized, okay, if you have any such indexes, so this line number 6 is important, default solar index configuration. When you have this one, irrespective of SearchStudio, Solar, or Covio, this one is your default solar index configuration from Sitecore, and this will be pushed into all of your indexes. So say, now this one is a little tricky. You have created an index very specific to locations only, and this one does not apply to location, but this will also executed when you are rebuilding the indexes for locations only, because this is something which is coming from Sitecore. And that's why we always say that inside your code, you have to make sure that you are running computed indexes based on the templates. That if it is, let's say, for example, you want to run it for, this is for global, but I want to run it for my person, then first check a few nulls and everything, and then very first thing before doing anything else, you must check this is a people template, then only go further, otherwise out. And one small thing which my personal experience says, when you are doing a computed index and you are trying to do this one, like you want to compare this in a JSS, means GraphQL, or link query, Lambda query basically. So you want to check if full item dot contains this, then make sure in your code when you are returning full item, you must return a blank. You never return a null. Otherwise, your Lambda query will never work. If there is one item which doesn't, you have million item, but out of that, if one item does not have a full path field in your index, your Lambda query will not work for any of that million item. So that's one hard way to learn, and I'm sharing this tip with you guys. And simple code. As I mentioned, I'm just, these are standard public override computed field value. Your take the item which is indexable as Sitecore index item. If it is null, return null, and then your code to find the full path. Very first item would be check if it is based on any template, and then proceed further. And these are assemblies. So starting code, your assemblies, and the yellow marking is whatever code you want to add. This is your computer indexes code. And this is gonna help you. This is gonna work on all of your indexes, not just specific to SearchStudio. Yeah, I think we are almost close to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And on a really, I would say that by this time, if you are configuring within 50 minutes, you will be able to configure everything, and you would be able to see search results on your search result page inside Sitecore. It does not take more than 1 hour to complete everything. Yeah, but after registration, you have to wait something. And if you are doing it very first time, when you are indexing, it takes some time to show up all your fields in result configuration. But apart from that, pretty fast. So any questions from